Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Great Gibraltar Draft with Hound Dogs. Today, it is the Intermediate League Cup second leg final game of the season. So we'll see the season review. Obviously, in the last episode, we won the Pepe Reyes Cup. We've won the league, as you can see as well. So it is all down to this. Can we get a third trophy for the year? Only one game to show you, so I'll quickly show you that now, and then we'll jump straight into it. So the one game to show you was the first leg of this final. It was against Lions, a 4-1 win in the end. Very, very comfortable. Salafu with the first goal, a lovely cut inside and finish. We did change up the team a little bit, bring in some of the under-23s. We have been doing that throughout this competition because we can make so many substitutions. So if things do start to go wrong, we can bring on the big guns. But another ball over the top by Andre Wisdom found Carlson in the box, and he was able to tuck that away for 2-0. And we did get a third in the second half with Wisdom again coming down this right-hand side. This time it was blocked, but Vitinho was able to play it back into Wisdom to find Porter to get a goal, which was great to see. Our three strikers who were all brought into the side to play in these roles from the under-23s, all doing very, very well up top there. They did get one back though. Morris playing it through to Cantero to get one goal back for 3-1, but we did manage to get our 3-goal lead in again just before the end of the game in added time. Porter again driving forward this time, finding Salafu, then through to Carlson, who was able to strike it with his left foot to make it 4-1 and give us the advantage. Yeah, there you go. We won 4-1. It was a great win. So we've got a massive, massive advantage going into this game. So it's just decided how we want to do it. We've got a couple of suspensions to take note of. There's a bunch of players available though. But what I will do is I will be including the under-23s as we have done throughout the whole time. We'll quick pick initially, but we will fiddle because I want to bring in a few of those boys. Like Carlson, we'll bring him in. And I think the other player I want to bring... Oh, we could bring in Daniels. He's come back from his... Shall we play him in the final? No, I don't think we should play him in the final. He hasn't played all season for us as he's been out on loan. But what I will do is I'll swap Porter in for him. And then we could just swap Porter out right and get Merjea up top for us. Diarasuba, we will bring you off. I don't think there's any need for you to be on the pitch. And in fact, I think we'll play Eriksson, the Brazilian attacking midfielder who's been complaining about game time. So here you go. You're playing in a cup final, mate. Better be happy with that. With that said, we will bring on Kameni, who's been playing a few of these games. He'll come in at centre-half for us. Next to Wisdom, El Tayeb will play right back. El Diaby will play in goal. Otherwise, we'll just mix up the bench, I think. Pereira de Sá can come out of there. Casanova in. Kavanagh, we'll bring you onto the bench as well for Felahan. So there you go. There's a few players on there that have played a few games for us. A few haven't. We've mixed it up a bit. So hopefully it doesn't bite us in the butt for this one, as it could go all wrong if we do kind of get a big walloping by them. But I think I'm feeling pretty confident. I think we've got still got the quality to hold out and not lose by 4 goals in this one. So, and I'm pretty sure the 3 up top can get us a couple of goals anyway. But with that said, let's get straight into this game. Let's get into the final second leg of the Intermediate League Cup. It's the League Cup that isn't as important. Like I say, there's 12 subs allowed, so it's kind of a bit wishy-washy, if that kind of makes sense. But Thurn with a lovely free kick. I don't know if that's saved or hit the bar, but they do manage to clear it. Lions, who were title contenders for a lot of the season before we kind of ran away with things later on, as Carrillo and then Cantero comes driving forward. They're going to cause us issues. We know this because the boys aren't all first team players and they aren't all players that have played constantly for us. So there's going to be some bonding and moving together to kind of get something going. But I think we'll be absolutely fine in the end, as 20 minutes in, we're looking good. Getting the shots away. And that's what we want to see. Thomas Thurn having a great free kick effort, denied initially. But it is Solberg looking to get that ball cleared up the pitch. Cools with the win. Down Cantero now, who nodded that ball down for Cools. And they're looking to keep the ball nicely. Short passes, playing it inside into Kamara. He's got a bit of time to find Cool. And then out again to Cools. Cools looking to take on his man. but he has to play it inside for Carrillo, who's playing a trequartista role. So it's interesting to see him just moving around the pitch, not really having any set position. But we do well to cut that out with Wandenberg, and Kameni launches the ball forward. So good win by Mejia, but isn't able to latch onto it, Carlson, as Cools wins that. And now Quintero coming down this right-hand side. Back to Cools again, who seems to be quite a focal point in their side at this stage of the game. As they then come forward, a long ball over the top. And it is Cools again on this right-hand side. Cuts it back to Quintero, whose ball in the box will find Griffiths. And there it is. That's 1-0. Is that a sign that we need to make changes? We can wait till half-time. We've got 20 minutes till half-time. I think like I say, they're still settling in, the boys. I don't think it's anything too much to worry about. We've obviously got a few players that aren't naturally playing a lot, but our back line's pretty solid. I don't think we can complain too much on that front, as they do get a second goal from a corner literally minutes later. So maybe it is time for us. No. We'll wait till half time. I don't want to make any rash decisions. I'll give him a bollocking and then we'll see where we're at. But Solberg with a long ball forward. If they get another goal, they're tied. So please, can we not? El Tayeb, though, gets that ball down and it's Andre Wisdom. Then Kameni, whose ball forward is looking for Porter, who does manage to win that, but isn't able to get it inside to Mejia again, as they do get onto the ball. And now they've launched it long. Can we get up and win that one? We do. Kameni with a good header. Now finding Thurn. He's got a bit of time to find Wildenberg. He's going to look wide to Carlson. Then he's inside to Erison, whose ball over the top finds Vitinho, making that late run into the box. Can he finish? He certainly can. A lovely combination between the two Brazilians. Eriksson with that dink over the top for Vitinho to run onto and tuck it away there. Lovely stuff. Wandenberg out to Carlson, into Erison, who's kind of cuts inside, and that curved ball over the top gives Vitinho enough room to run onto and slot it past the keeper for 2-1. And it's the 2-goal lead we needed. There you go. See, we only needed to give him a bit of time to get into the roll of things. It's easy stuff. It's good. It's fine. No need to panic at all. A couple of minutes to go, and it is half time. Have we got any decisions to make at this stage? I think what we will do is bring Casanova on for El Tayeb, who's looking a little bit jaded, but nothing. I mean, he doesn't look exactly bad. But we'll bring Dante Casanova on. We will also possibly look at bringing Torben Carlson off if he doesn't up his game a bit in the second half. But we'll leave him on there for now, as he has scored a couple of goals for us this season, which have been good ones to kind of give us leads in games, that sort of thing. So I don't think he's completely out. Same with Porter as well. I think he's worth keeping on the pitch for now. Like I say, we've got loads of subs we can make. So we certainly will look to do that. But it will be Carrillo into Kamara as they come forward. Once again, a ball over the top to Quintero, who's got to be closed down on that left-hand side. He is, but Cools isn't, as Carlson's left him there, as Carrillo gets a touch down and smashes it in. I mean, Kameni maybe should have done a bit more there. And again, Carlson should be closing down that fullback. That's your role there. You're a little too far up the pitch here. You've got to be deeper in to get to that ball, and you've not even tried. It's dreadful, but there you go. It happens. We've still got the goal advantage, so there's still not too much to worry about, as we will be coming forward again here 25 minutes in. Carlson, can you make amends for that kind of lackluster defending you gave us there? Kameni looks to switch the ball over. He's done that a couple of times where he's tried to go long and it's just not worked. So not great, and it will be Lions coming forward again now. Dissing into Kamara, who looks back again to Bien, who will look for a ball into Nolasquin. Cools, who's been phenomenal for them today, has absolutely run the show. And here he is again. Dion Cools coming forward. Sanabria, then Carrillo, back to Sanabria, who again plays that ball through to Quintero, whose ball over the top finds Ballo. He's got to be offside, surely. And apparently, yeah, he's miles off. I was going to say, I thought he was well offside. We get away with one, I'll be honest. Let's see how far he was offside. Was he? Oh, yeah, he was a couple of yards off. That's ridiculous. 20 minutes ago, we will start to look at making changes now. Carlson will bring you off. We'll bring Carroll on, and we'll pop Mejia outside for Porter, and then we'll bring Maximiliano Romero on up top. I think what we could also look to do is bring Erison off and bring Gabriel Vinicius on in that attacking midfield role. Otherwise, I'm pretty okay with that. I'm pretty okay with the subs we've made. There's a lot of subs we've made, but hopefully that will just give us some more legs up top, bit of experience up top as well. Carroll and Romero coming on with some good quality in there. The centre midfielders, otherwise, Vitinho and Thurn doing okay, so there's no rush to change them. And I don't like changing centre halves in games unless you have to, because it's just risky. It's just risky to do. It takes centre halves sometimes a bit of time to get into the game as they look to come forward here. Morris into Carrillo, who's going to look to get that ball across the box. He does, but it is Thurn who's back there to clear that out wide to Wannenberg, who then fires it forward to Carroll, who launches one to Romero. Can he win that? He doesn't quite, but he does enough for it to cause issues for the defender, and he heads it straight to Vitinho. And now Mesra on this right-hand side plays it back into Thurn, who started this move by winning that ball that got played across. Andre Wisdom looking all the way back to the keeper, El Diaby, who can take his time. There is no rush whatsoever. And that is a dreadful, dreadful pass, which now leads to Lions coming forward. It is El Karani on this left-hand side. Mejier's got to do some work to get back here. Balls come all the way across the box, and it is Carlton Morris to get the tap in at the far post. That is atrocious. El Diaby giving the ball away there. It's an awful kick. He's 19 years old, so I don't know if you can really go into him too much for that in the final, but it's not ideal for sure. As there is 5 minutes extra time, we've looked very level with them in the stats, I have to say, but it goes straight to penalties. So LDRB can make up for it by saving a couple of pens, please. But Romero, Mejier, Vitinho, Casanova, and we'll put Carroll in rather than Kameni. He has the 5. I don't like doing more than 5 because I like to believe doing 5 shows you're confident that you only need to do 5, and then the others can just kind of walk up if they feel like it. But Burnick with the first penalty for Lions. Can they get a goal? They do. They popped it in left-hand corner. Nicely done. Next one, Maximiano Romero, who's been very, very good. Always very good for us. Has been for the last couple of seasons. Hopefully he's a long-term player for us, and he slots it into the left-hand side. No doubt at all with him finishing that one. Great stuff. Morris stepping up. He's the guy who got the goal to take it to penalties late on in the game, snatching it at the back post. But he shoots straight down the middle, and Dalhiabi gets the save. All he had to do was stand there, but he had to stand there, and he did save it. Mejier, the youngster, stepping up. He pops it left-hand corner, and he looked very, very confident. So we're 2-1 up on penalties. El Karouani, who I believe got the assist for the goal. So they've got the goal scorer who's missed. Can the assist make a miss for Lions and give us the opportunity? No, there's no stopping that, as he sends El Diaby the wrong way. And even if he went the right way, I'm not sure he'd have saved it with the power and precision on that one. But Vitinho on the pitch, having started the game, linked up well. He's had his penalty saved. It's a good save as well. I mean, it's not a great penalty. I don't think he did start the game either. I think I'm making that up. But I don't know. Bajan taking this one, though, for Lions. Can we get El Diaby to save this one again and give us the lead again? He goes the right way, but isn't quite able to make it, as it is 4-1 or 3-2 to Lions. They've taken 4 penalties, and we've taken 3. We've missed 1 each. Casanova coming on off the bench at right back. Can he put this one away? He does. Keeper goes the right way, but he kept it low, which caused issues for the goalkeeper to get there on that one. So we're level on goals once again. So it's down to this last one. This is kind of sudden death now. If he misses, it goes straight to us. Okay, so it is down to us. If we miss this, they've won the game. If we don't even, it'll go to sudden death penalties. Carroll looking to take this one. Get to see his long walk up as the goalkeeper comes inside. Carroll, he's banged in the goals all season. Can he keep us in this penalty shootout for the cup final of the Intermediate League Cup? He steps up, right-footed, sends the keeper the wrong way. Wasn't the best penalty, but he put the keeper the wrong way, and he got the goals. Here we are, Nolascain, the centre half for Lions, who performed pretty well today, keeping us out. I thought he'd missed that. I thought that was going to be in our favour, but not quite, as he smashes it off the post and in. Ends up being a great penalty. Now we've got Kameni, who was very much willing to take a penalty in the first 5. But I was a little bit worried considering every time he got the ball in the game, he smashed it 100 yards in the air. Hopefully he doesn't do it now, as that wouldn't be ideal, and he can just smash it into the goal. How about that? Nope, he smashed it straight down the middle, and that is it. That is it. It is Lions who win that. They probably deserved it on the second leg, but maybe it's because I played a weakened team. But again, we had the chances. There wasn't much in it in chances, and even XG wasn't that different. So I think ultimately in the end, we needed to just perform better on the day. But there you go. It is Lions with the Intermediate League Cup. We'll look to try and win that one next season for sure. But there you go. We will jump into the season review now and just wrap things up for the year. And here we are. It is a season of 2 championships, the league and the Pepe Reyes Cup. So the 2 we really wanted. We didn't want the Intermediate Cup anyway. But with that, we've also got the Champions League performance we've got to have a look at as well. But transfers in. Let's take a look. So there have been a few this season. Thomas Stern did pretty well. Pretty happy with him. El Tayab, very happy with his performance coming in. Christian Carroll, again, thought was brilliant. 15 goals, 3 assists in 21 appearances. Not too shabby. Abdullah El Diaby, again, been very good. Solid as a rocking goal. Can't complain. We've also brought in Vitinho, the Brazilian youngster. He's come in, played a lot of games for us, looked very good. Lionel Kameni played only a few games for us near the end of the season. Unfortunately missed the penalty. But I think he's someone that I'm hoping can kind of develop and maybe play a bit more next year. Angel Josu Chibozo is another one from Juventus that we brought in. 7 goals, 4 assists. Not bad outcome, really. A good versatile attacker who can play in any of those 3 positions we have up top. Fatih Pelivan from Nuremberg. He's come in for 450k. Didn't do too much, but we are developing him more as a left back now. So we've kind of found a position we think we want him in. But we'll see how that goes. Gabriel Vinicius, again, 91k, I think was a bargain for him. Not done amazingly this season, but certainly one that will get good, I think. Same with Michael Harpas. He's been a little bit disappointed with his game time, which 17 appearances isn't too bad this season. But yeah, the board weren't happy with the transfer fee or the wages, but I think we'll be fine with that one. But plenty of players have left us as well. Giles Johannes left, Katovic, Salah, Keita, Solomaya, Sergio Silva, Jonathan Amon, Candidus, Gulstorff, Christensen, Fanye Torre, Cudjoe, Paul Koch, who went to Lincoln, Tallow, Lightguard, who also went to Lincoln, Casper Jorgensen, Frederick Carstensen, who also went to Lincoln, Reece Hughes, who went to Europa Point, Alejo Amada, Alegby, and Danguer, Pioneer, Sesse, Almeida, Reese, who went to Europa. So did Silla for 350k, which I thought was quite a good deal for us. Sonny Davis gone to St. Joseph. We've got Amada who left, Bobby Carroll on freeze, Thorgerson and Dede as well, all leaving. So quite the season for that. Loans, we did have a few loans out. Daniel Dubrovnu went out on loan to get some game time. Think we'll probably end up moving him on. Same with Gennaro Daniels, who only made 1 sub appearance for Lions in the end, so not great. Ethan Amundsen Day, again, he didn't play enough, so I think we'll probably be looking to play him more in the first team next season. Flynn Duffy's one that will probably end up leaving us. Same with Hamer. Maybe not. He did okay. And Solomon Bonner, again, we'll have to see what our lineup's like next season and see if we can use him and slot him in the team. But we have gone unbeaten. It was 17 wins and 5 draws for us this year. So what a result that was. I got the achievement, Invincibles, so that's very, very cool. Quite a good year for us in the league, that's for sure. European Champions League as well. Okay, we didn't do great in the group stage, but we did have Ajax, PSG and Liverpool. I think getting to the group stage was quite impressive, so I'm pretty damn happy with that. The Pepe Reyes Cup, we obviously won that. Great result in the end. And the Intermediate Cup, we unfortunately lost in the final on penalties. But it happens. Biggest win, 8-0 against Alexia in the Champions League qualifying. Great match to remember is against Dynamo, the 4-1 win. Again, yeah, wasn't expecting that. And goal of the season came in the 8-0 win with Kingsley Michael getting a top draw goal. Finances, we can see a little bit less for sponsorship, but some broadcast revenue going up because we're in the Champions League, corporate and hospitality, competition prize money, of course, Champions League football, match day, commercial and retail. So lots of stuff, money coming in, which is still good to see. I think we did end up still making more money than we did last season anyway. So that's fine. Some shirt sales. Romero, number 10, Salafu, Chabozo, Murray, and Pereira de Sá being those ones. So good stuff there. And how did we line up? It was a 4-3-3. It's what we do best. El Diaby in goal, El Tayab, Murray, Mbayamba, and Waldenberg at the back. Then Vitinho and Dirasuba in the midfield with Carroll, who's been fantastic. Romero up top, and then Ngala on the right-hand side. Accolades. We've got a few manager of the months. Most goals by a player in a league match. Christian Carroll, 4. Very good. Clean sheets by a player in a season. El Diaby got that one with 19. Not bad again. Most league appearances. John Christoph Baerback with 80. Most league goals by a player, 41. Maximiliano Romero, who's only 27. We've got plenty of years left with him. And highest transfer fee, 2.57, which isn't much at all, which I think is very, very good on our part. Fans player of the season was Dane Murray, solid centre-half. He was a good young player as well. Signing was Al Diaby, who I'd probably agree with. Maybe Carroll as well. Could have been definitely up there. Kingsley Michael, goal of the season, as we saw. Top goal scorer with 18, Romero. Assists was Salafu with 12. He also got most player of the matches. Highest average rating was Murray, and then got most passes completed. Very nice. No competition awards, but that's fine. But there you go. 2 wins, 2 trophies this season. Not bad at all. Like I mentioned in the last episode, we will kind of narrow the seasons down a bit now. Maybe just focusing on the Champions League or Europa League, flying to the end of the season, showing you maybe the cup finals if we get there, and not showing you all the games throughout the season. Because, I mean, as you've seen, we kind of win them all. We've got unbeaten this year. So unless anything drastic happens, we'll let you know. But we'll get stuck in next season, and I'll show you kind of what the plan is for the year with some of the youth sort of side of things. I want to try and get going now that we're 5 years in. The next 10 years, I want to see if we can get that youth rating up and sorted. But there you go. Thank you for watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel. And of course, I'll catch you in the next one. See you then.